Hello, I'm Marcus. Yesterday and the day before were day 2 and 3 of the one question survey. Who is the best known person of all time? And on day 2, I wasn't intending to do anything actually. It's what we call our day in reverse, or we could say a day of winding down, when my wife and I try to have nothing particular on our agenda and go out for a walk and pray together and think and chat about things. And as we were getting ready, I was outside, my wife was getting ready inside, and a chap came up the road on his bicycle and said, "Where does this go?" And he was about my age, a little bit older possibly. He's retired, and turned out later that I found out that he was a painter and decorator. We got chatting a lot really, and he said, "No, I haven't been this way for a long time. Now I've got an electric bike. I'm exploring the city." And I thought, "Oh, I've got an electric bike too." So we made contact on that, and he's bought his wife an electric bike too. So he was really happy about what he was doing and sort of enthusiastic. So we got chatting about one thing or another, and after a time, I said to him, "Well, who? Do you mind if I ask this one question survey? Who is the best known person of all time?" And he thought for 5 seconds and said, "Jesus." And I said, "That's what I think too, and I'm a Christian, and my wife is a Christian." He'd met her earlier. I thought we could have said something a little bit better than that. Maybe as soon as you say you're a Christian, that might imply that you think you're, trying a little bit more moral than anyone else. And as Christians, we know that we're like the prodigal son every day and say, "Lord, I'm no longer worthy to be called your child. Make me one of your hired servants." So it was probably not the most sensible way of talking, but it's the second time I've done it, and I didn't have a leaflet with me, so I just said goodbye and we kind of shook hands, and it was a really lovely encounter, and just hope that word goes in. I found out his name's Tony, so I pray for Tony now and his wife. Maybe meet him again, or certainly look out for him. So that was day 2. Day 3 was yesterday, and I was thinking, who shall I talk to? And I was going to our workshop, and felt I should chat to the person who is the shopkeeper in the convenience store next door to the workshop, run by Pakistanis. And he's a Pakistani, and he's a practicing Muslim. I've often seen him, with his mat, and on Fridays they all go to the local mosque. So I've chatted with him. We never really got into conversation at all, and after a little bit of chatting, and I was really pleased because he was on his own. So I said to him, "Mind if I ask you a question? Who is the best known person of all time?" And he threw his hands up in horror. I think horror that I'd asked him a question. I'm not sure what his command of English is. He certainly can serve in a shop, but that was as far as it got. And I said to him, "Well, perhaps I could ask you later." So he seemed quite happy about that, and I said, "Maybe you could think about it. Who is the best known person of all time?" So it would be great to get to know him better. And I'm really grateful for this opportunity, really, to just open up a little bit more depth with people instead of saying, nice weather. Well, by the way, I also read recently that if you want to open up a conversation, there's plenty of ways of doing so, like nice weather we're having, or terrible day, or isn't that a beautiful flower, lovely dog you've got. There's so many ways, aren't there? So Lord bless you greatly. I hope this has been helpful, and I'm going to see what's going to happen today, which person I might talk to, maybe more than one. Trying to get into the swing of it, really, but mainly spending time with people, getting to know them, and having something to pray for as well. God bless you. Thank you very much for listening.